Welcome to another RDI episode. In today's video, we're going to make a medium-sized vinyl decal, and we will use our Cameo for 12 inches. We will layer our two colors of vinyl, and we'll use low tack and high tack transfer. So let's get started. If you're in a very limited budget, this is a great machine and you should take a look at Cameo for 12 inches. And right now you can get it for under $300, and that's just for the vinyl cutter, because you will also need all kinds of different tools and materials. But the main thing about this business will be the vinyl cutter. And another of the advantages of getting this cutter is that you will get Silhouette Studio, which you should be able to work with your images, and that is totally free once you get the machine. I mean, you will also need a computer, obviously, but when it comes to the materials that we'll be using for this project in particular, will be the Oracle 651 vinyl, and it's gonna be two different colors. And this is one of the reasons why we won't be using the cutting mat, because our vinyl has the backing paper, which acts as a cutting mat. And we won't be doing the installation. What I gotta do though, I have to combine or apply the green color on top of the brown. You will get a better idea once we get to it. And I'm also gonna be using our tape application rollers instead of the one that comes with the vinyl cutter. Just look at this roll. I won't be able to fit it in here. So that's one of the reasons I'll be using our rolls. I already worked out our images. I just need to merge them or bring them up to our software here. And I'm gonna go to File and then just merge. And for some reason, every time I bring the image here, the size changes a little bit, but no issue. I already know how big I need them to be. The logo, I need to rotate it 90 degrees, and that's what I'm gonna do here. And as you can see, our cutting area, I already changed that. I already worked it out. And we have a video where we show how we vector or how we work out on images like this using Silhouette Studio. So I recommend that you guys check out our videos or channel and find those videos. But for now, I'm not gonna get too much into details into how to vector the image, but I think we got it there. Now it's time to start sending our first layer of vinyl to the vinyl cutter. All right guys, something funny that happened to me is that we recently used our graphic, the small one, and we used the rolls on the back, and for some reason I was thinking we were using the same machine, so I had to move the rollers to the front. But anyway, you get the idea. This is how we use the rolls. The tip of the vinyl has to go under the first roll. The vinyl is exactly 12 inches, so we don't have to worry about cutting sheets of it. I'm gonna start fitting our vinyl, and when I do it, I'm gonna make sure that it is aligned. Although this is a very small project, honestly, there's not really need for me to worry too much about it, but I'm still gonna make sure. Remember, if you guys are liking this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, as YouTube will recommend this video to other people. Also, turn on your notifications and subscribe. Let's keep on with the project. Now that I'm ready to start sending our images, I'm gonna tell you the settings for this right now. I think I'm gonna have to increase just one more, because I've noticed that we need to increase the cut force. Our blade is gonna be at 3, and our force is gonna be at 14, and our speed, it doesn't have to be that slow. We can increase it a little bit, and I think we are good right there. All right, now I'm ready, and I'm gonna send it and see how our vinyl cutter does its job. I really love working or using the rollers. It makes our life a lot easier, especially when you have a roll that's bigger than the holder that comes with the vinyl cutter. And we can also use it to apply our transfer. It is really nice to have this tool. And of course, there are gonna be links in the description of the video where you will be able to get all the tools that you will see me using for this project. And honestly guys, the vinyl cutter makes a little bit of noise compared to other machines, but I don't really see any big issue. The things that we love about this cutter, as you can see, I'm not using any cutting mat, and I'm able to use the roll vinyl and all that. And I mean, you have to change a few settings, but like I said, we have videos where we show you how to do that. But honestly, this can work out just like any other vinyl cutter, except like I said, the noise that is, like, it bothers some people, but for me it's not a big deal, honestly. They recently came out with the new version of this vinyl cutter, and that's driving the prices a little bit lower. Right now you can get it, like I said, for under $250, $260. When we got this was around $300. So that's one of the good things about this vinyl cutter, that you can get it for a very good deal right now. Yep, our vinyl cutter is finally ready. Now I'm gonna send the vinyl to the back and cut it from behind. Oops, I'm doing it the wrong way. I need to break this down, and then now after that, then I can cut it. And see, that easy. This is the biggest layer that we'll be cutting with this vinyl cutter. Let us know what you guys like about Cameo, if you guys own one, what the your I guess experience, or if you recommend this vinyl cutter, or things that people should consider, because we've talked about them, but I think it's a good idea to get other people's feedback. If you guys are happy with your vinyl cutter, with your Cameo, I would really appreciate if you guys left how you guys feel about your vinyl cutter, or whatever vinyl cutter you have. The more information we can share with people, the better, so that way people make better decisions when investing in a vinyl cutter. I know this is going to be a little uncomfortable, but I just want to show you the width box that we added and how we can tell where we need to cut the vinyl from. And the settings are great. And let me go from here. I'm still taking my time, especially when it comes to our registration marks. We want to be able to use them. That's why I'm taking my time to weed out. Perfect. Now I can cut it from here. But I think I'm gonna get all details inside the letters. Don't you guys love this machine? Amazing what things you can do with a little investment. I'm gonna start from a corner, and now I'm gonna cut it from here. Perfect. I've done this logo so many times, so I kind of, I already know, or I have an idea. And just to let you guys know, when you look at this original logo, you may think that it's not gonna look the same. And yeah, you're right about that. It's not gonna look exactly the same, but that's one of the mistakes that we used to make at first. We used to think that the customers wouldn't be okay with that if their logo wasn't exactly like the original, and sometimes they don't even know the difference. Before I start combining the different layers of vinyl, I'm gonna give you an idea of or explain why we're gonna do it this way. For like, if you're gonna layer this on top, and it's great to have like a contour like we have here. It's a lot easier once you remove the transfer, and that's the reason you would need a low tack, and we're gonna use either the AT60 or the AT65, and I'm gonna put this on the side, and I'm gonna finish with this one. I need to just cut this, the square or rectangle. The first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna secure this to our desk, and I decided to use the AT65. Since the logo is circular, it can be a real challenge when applying to surface. For this reason, we added some alignments to make the application of our decal a lot easier. We can use those to align and center the logo before applying it to the surface. Now that we have our decals ready to be applied, I'm going to secure the main color, the brown one, and now I'm going to expose our registration marks. Now I'm going to apply that on top, and afterwards I'm going to remove that transfer, and it's going to be easy because, as I said, it's a low tack, and I think it looks good there. Now this is the challenge when you use the wrong transfer. Removing this will be really hard. I mean, it's not going to be a piece of cake because I used the AT65 in the end. I was hoping to use the AT60 better than the AT65, but I mean, it's working out good, and I don't have to worry about the registration marks coming off because I don't need those anymore. And see how easy it is to remove this. Now this will be the only challenge. The letters here, I can just press them and they will go back to the backing paper. Perfect. And I could have used this same, but I'm not gonna worry about it because I already applied it on our decal. All right, so I already exposed the next one, and I'm going to place them. This is why it's really important to use the registration marks, because it's a lot easier when you do it like that. Now I'm gonna lift this. I will be really confident when doing it, when transferring that vinyl, because of the transfer that I'm using. Now I can start peeling off this. I'm pretty sure we can find something even better than this transfer. I've seen other people using different kinds of transfers and it looks so easy to remove, although I'm not really having that much of a challenge here. Good. Now it's time to apply our transfer, the high tack, the art tape, Clear Choice AT75.1. This will make the application of our decal a lot easier. And I'm going to be using our tape application rollers, and this is another of the reasons why we recommend that you get this amazing tool. We finally got done with the small project, and this is why you should take a look at Cameo for vinyl cutters. They are great machines, very affordable, and remember that you can get all the tools, materials, equipment through the links in the description of the video. We have all the links available, as well as on the first comment. Make sure you give us a like, subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Also turn on your notifications. We really appreciate all the support. I know you guys are supporting us right now, but if you want to take the next step and support us additionally, we have all kinds of different memberships available where you will get all different kinds of access to different materials or videos. And also, most importantly, if you decide or want to get an idea of how much we charge and what tool we use, we have a decal calculator where we'll give you an idea of how much we charge for each project. And we have videos where we go into details on how to use or how we use that calculator. We really appreciate all the support, and make sure that you go to the join button and you will get all the different options. So if you want to use the decal calculator, make sure you select the gold membership. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys until the next one. Now I'm going to use the rollers, and just like we usually do, and I'm just going to place them on top of this here. Oops, I'm using the wrong side transfer that I'm using. Oops.